Okay, so here we are. Crypto vlog. May the 5th. No, Cinco de Mayo. You know, every day is like a special day, like Valentine's Day. May the 4th be with you. May 4th. What other days? May Day, May 1st, which is also Labor Day. Labour, the English spelling or British spelling around the world. They do Labor Day. Ironically, in the UK and in Australia, they don't celebrate Labor Day. They have an alternate holiday. I'm not sure what that is on May 1st. So we have our Labor Day in September. It's like September 13th, second week of September. But around the world, they do May 1st as Labor Day. It's an easy day to recognize. Can't see because I'm not zoomed in. Once I get that Neuralink and I can just say zoom in, I don't have to use my hand. It's going to be directly attached to my brain. Is this going to suck with me holding the handle all the time? Is it going to be annoying? Hopefully it won't. I'll switch it up a little bit. I'm recording in 30 FPS, 4K. You're probably going to notice the difference. That should reduce the frame rate by half. What is that, a frog? What? Oh, she peed in her pants? What happened?
Peed in her pants.
Oh, okay.
So take this. I was done before I came.
I thought it was a snake bite.
I don't have any pants, so I'm gonna have to rig something. I don't know what. Take her.
She can have wet pants. It's a short walk. We're going home after. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have enough space. Normally on 60 FPS, I would only have enough room for 15-minute vlog. This should give us 30 minutes. Hopefully we get to the waterfall and I can show you the tads in the day. This is annoying, right? You probably like do you like when I hold the camera better or not? So it's gonna delay it because I'm not gonna go see the tads without them. But hopefully I can record. I don't know if I can talk for 30 minutes. I mean, I have talked for 60 minutes. I did that 65-minute vlog in 3 parts last week, right? The catch-up vlog. But here we are, and I wanted to get there when we still have light. It's about 7:15. We'll have light until 7:55, so it should be okay, I think. Takes us 25 minutes to get there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Sorry for that long introduction, wasted 3 minutes, but here's a baby for you. Here's a little baby. Do you like babies? They're all right. I mean, you think, babies, I had to change diapers. It's all right. You get over it. You get through the hard stuff, the hard shit, as long as you don't stress out. And it's not the worst part of your day, changing diapers. So we like changing the diapers. Throw the diapers out. Dogs get into the garbage can, eat the diapers, rinse and repeat. They're not supposed to eat diapers because it has that gel. It's similar to the gel packs sometimes when you get stuff mailed to you or food products. At the bottom says do not eat. Kind of like that, the silica gel. But it's absorbent. You dropped something there. Was that your mask?
I'm only a daddy. I'm only a daddy.
Okay. There is a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, I can talk about the crypto news, got to talk about DeFi. You would think, hey, I covered all the news, the big news on Thursday. Well, here's the Friday news, the juicers, right? Everyone was waiting for the juicer magoosers. A juicer is one that pumps your bags hugely. You can double your port in one play. Basically, anytime a coin goes up 2x and you're all in, rarely will you be all in, but there's certain plays that you can go all in, leveraged plays. Because I always said, news is the best time to go all in. Get it all in on the bottom. Get your terminal going. Get your bots, the listing bots. Because you never know when that juicer is going to come. And it came. And were we ready? Absolutely not. One person was semi-ready. He was semi-hard to beat in the botting game. And his name is Karen. Or her name. I think it's a man. But congrats to Karen for making $380K on Floki. How did someone make $380,000 US on Floki? Well, I'll tell you how. There's something called botting. There's something called a WebSocket. There's something called an API endpoint leak, potentially. So you get it early, you get the news, you get in. If you're the hustle and grind type of person, you're going to make your money that way. Unfortunately, Pepe wasn't on futures, right? It's not on Binance. So where is Pepe? Where is Floki? Well, some of them, Pepe I think is on more exchanges now. Pepe's on OKX futures, Gate futures, MEXC futures, maybe Bybit futures. Not 100% sure because I didn't check. Floki as well is on a lot of them. Not sure that Floki is on OKX. So the problem, put that hat on. You might think that Karen would be jubilant over making $380,000 off $1 million position size.
Hey, Daddy, I'm not
Right?
This is how Mama
Well,
did it.
no.
Daddy,
Why?
I gotta do it how Mama did it.
Because they missed Pepe. Why was Pepe important? Well, Pepe was the higher market cap. Pepe was 900 million market cap or so. Maybe down to 8. Yeah, it was down to 800 million when Binance made the announcement at 4:20 a.m. Pacific time, 7:20 a.m. Eastern time on Friday morning. And 1:20 p.m. European time, 2:20 p.m. in Ukraine. For those that are trading parts of Russia, I think Russia and Ukraine share the same time zone. India, haven't done India in a while. 4:50 a.m. in India. India is actually 12 and a half hours ahead. Weird, right? 4:50 p.m. in India. And then Australia around midnight, 11 p.m. actually in Australia. China around 6 p.m. Other parts of Asia, 8 p.m. So Indonesia, I think, is it 8 or 10? I think Indonesia might share the same time zone with Beijing. So Korea, Singapore, all the good countries, Japan.
Keep going on the pocket.
So the Binance announcement came in. Actually, CZ's Binance Twitter account tipped his hand. He said, hey, we try Pepe. What did he say? Pepe, Floki. No, I don't think he mentioned any coins. He said, any meme coins?
Sure.
Binance won't list any coins unless they have a low risk of dumping. Or what were his words? We're not going to list any coins. There's a bag. All the dogs are going crazy over its bag. What do I do with his bag? I'll leave it here. We'll get it on the way back. Might not be able to show you the tads in the daytime if we run out of storage. I'll just record until we run out. So, what did CZ Binance say? Well, maybe he said that. Okay, yeah. He's not gonna list coins that are gonna die in a few weeks. He didn't want to list that either. Price wise, that's why I spoke about it yesterday. They don't want to list coins that immediately dump 50% or whatever. Which Floki and Pepe, they're volatile. So Pepe and Floki listed at the same time. Unfortunately, these bots are programmed a lot of times to buy one coin versus 2 coins. A lot of times it takes more energy, you need more resources, you need more bandwidth to buy 2 coins simultaneously. And I think the execution of the buy is a split second, like 20 ms apart. You can't execute both buys simultaneously. Some certain law of physics and the way light travels from the servers in Tokyo to your local host. I'm not sure. But for that reason, you can't buy 2 coins simultaneously. So your bot can either buy 1 coin and then buy the other 20 ms later, which it can do perfectly fine, but you're going to get better entry on the lower market cap coin. So, but in this case, Karen's bot wasn't set up or it had a bug. It only bought the first coin, $1 million into Floki. So he's up 600K at peak, ended up making 380K after all it's said and done. Floki dumped. Pepe flew. Hi, how are you?
This,
Oh, sure.
it's a little net.
It's a little nut. What kind of nut?
Uh,
So macadamia. What? Yeah, right here.
Daddy,
Yeah.
this kind of nut. What is kind of nut is this?
It's called a macadamia nut.
No, it's not.
It's not? A cashew.
That's a pistachio.
Pistachio.
Oh, yeah.
They're the green ones.
No, it's a macadamia.
Sorry, pistachio. Everyone loves pistachio. You can suck on the shell. Okay, so Pepe had far deeper liquidity. It was pretty liquid actually. You could have bought a couple million at 10% slippage, and it got sent. Pepe got sent, I think, 120% from the listing detection from like 194, 194. It peaked around 50446 or something. So, what a juicer magooser. You could have doubled your money, tripled your money, leverage. Have your bots ready. I actually had a bot set up on Gate, but I shut down. It was too buggy. And if I would have had that bot ready, could have made 100,000 or whatever. You never know. Rarely do botters TP at the top. Karen's been practicing to hold longer because a lot of botters like Runes, Ninguini, maybe even Landy, Professor Landy, they take profit right away. A couple minutes, auto TPs, 10, 20%, stuff like that. But on these meme coins, this is where the brain has to kick in, where you're like, wait, maybe these meme coins are going to pump a lot harder than a typical Binance listing that does 30% and dies. Despite the market cap of Pepe being 800 million, ended up going to nearly 2 billion. I think it was 1.8 billion or something. Wait, let me do the math. 1.6, yeah, about 1.8 billion peak. And then of course on Binance it bled out, it dumped 30% or so from about 5045 to 5 zeros, then 45 after the decimal point, to 5 zeros, 3-ish, 3-1. So watch out for snakes. It's pretty cold. It's like 62 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that? In centigrade, about 18. Or am I wrong? 15, about 16. So, no, 17, somewhere around there. So, yeah, the rattlesnakes should be gone now. Definitely too cold for them. They shiver. They're going to be super slow. Body temperature's dropping. They can't move as fast. So that's why they get underground or under leaves. But way under leaves, not like the first layer where you run on top and you'll get bit. If they're coming out in the sun and then hiding, they're going to be under the first layer of leaves and you can still get bit.
Come on, leader. We gotta keep going before dark.
When darkness falls, the monsters come out.
Pistachio.
Daddy, Mama said monsters are not real.
Yeah, they're not real, but there are things that are as scary as monsters. Like wild animals and people sometimes. Sometimes you can call a person. Oh. Yeah. How are you doing?
Super gassy.
She is?
No, me.
Oh, good. Hi. How are you?
Okay, come on.
Doing good. There's a baby.
Oh, look at this coyote poop.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a good one.
Whoa!
Isn't that?
Yeah.
All right. They don't digest. They don't
Berries.
process them.
Yeah, they can't digest those berries. But it fills them up. It fills their stomach so they're full. But really, they don't digest them. But these plants have evolved to be consumed by animals. Animals spit out most of the seed, barely digest it. Some animals digest more of the nutrients, but others just poop the whole thing out, like I guess coyotes. And then it allows the seed to germinate and grow more plants and spread their genetic material, their DNA. So Yeah, that's a little introduction to botting and why it's important to get in there. Just get in there. Remember, scared money don't make money. Whatever you put into your bot, if you're not gonna risk it, and now it's fully risk on. Now, a lot of people aren't fully risk on because Pepe's sort of topped. Binance listing is final stage, right? What comes after Binance listing? The Dow Jones listing, SPX 500, the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, right? Where's the Nikkei index? What's the Hong Kong index? Like, what's next for Pepe, right? Nothing. It's been listed on everywhere it can be listed. Merchandise, selling t-shirts and sweatshirts and all that good stuff, but Pepe's trademark. So I don't understand how they can have the Pepe coin without Matt Fury getting a share or being involved. Matt Fury was the original artist behind Pepe. The Pepe trademark is, I'm not sure if the trademark, but the logo, the image is copyrighted. So the name may not be, actually. Name may not be trademarked. Okay. So gotta wait for them. I gotta wait a little for them. So a lot of people were hypothesizing that meme coins would see a rotation from Pepe's maybe into Wojak. I gotta check my Wojak position. Mong got sent to. I think it did 2x as well. Wojak severely underperformed. It only went up like 20%. Other coins. Oh, the interesting launches today. So Pepe, I talked about it. Pepe peaked at like 35x from launch. Not a ton of liquidity. If you would have put $100 in, you would have been up $3,500. I put like $500 in, so I made around, because of liquidity issues, I made like around 5,000 on it. I only sold half. It was decent. So yeah, I thought Pepe was a rug, but it was one of those plays. It wasn't botted. You could have bought manually. It launched at noon, 8 p.m. UTC. And it was just a soft launch. Not a ton of retweets, only 40 retweets. I'm not sure if they're going to do airdrops to people. The bonds aren't available yet. You can't add to the LP and bond and lock up your LP tokens or stake them for extra APY. You can't do that yet. So it was just a slow grind up. It stalled. It went to 35x, then dipped to like 25x, then floated around there. So another launch, it was called Ribbit, RIBBIT. So it was from the Pepe deployer, but there's an exploit where you can launch a coin from a deployer, make it and send coins to on Etherscan. Etherscan picks them up as originating from a wallet, even though that wallet didn't deploy or send the coins. So in that case, people can spread a rumor, hey, it's from the Pepe deployer, the team that deployed Pepe. They also deployed this coin. So everyone's buying and aping and all that good stuff, right? But it sort of floated around, I think, like 500K market cap or 300K between 300K and 500K market cap. And the rumors started to spread about it. It got sent to like 50 million market cap. Crazy pump over 100x, maybe 150x at peak. And then the news came out from the Pepe team, Pepe Coin ETH, I think was their Twitter. They said, hey, Pepe, our deployer, did not deploy this coin. We only have one coin called Pepe. So it dumped immediately. So this is why, this is some alpha too. Put your notifications on, scrape faster, have another alerting, a scraping system where you can pick up the tweets from the coins, the meme coins you're in. Because any tweet can dump the coin. If you have a large position in the coin, you got to follow that Twitter account. Set your alerts on, set your alerts, your Twitter notifications to push over. Because those tweets are going to be important, man. You never know, you're going to be sleeping, that tweet's going to come. So if you have like 3% of your port in there, you want to get out, right? You don't want to say you have like $1 million port. You don't want to lose $30,000 on one play, right? A lot of people do though. A lot of people lose 20, 30, 50%. A lot of people lost, I know some people, they lost 90% of their wealth in FTX when FTX rugged. FTX wasn't a meme coin. Turned out they were a meme exchange though. They rugged. The whole operation by SPF in Alameda was a meme. Destined to rug. As all memes do, right? Even Doge from, what was it, at the high? 76 cents all the way to 5.2 cents or something. I don't know. And then the Twitter news actually pumped Doge 3x, nearly 3x. What happened? You saw tadpoles in there? Really?
Can I see?
Let me see. Show me the tads.
White? White, Daddy?
Wow.
They're ginormous.
Look how big they are.
Whoa.
Hey, who got run over?
Liberty ran over block.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at
Look at those tads. There are your tads. Look how fast they're going.
Whoa.
They're gonna turn into frogs in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
These ones made it out alive. Made it downstream. This is where they're trying to get to. Did you see them?
Yeah.
Good eye, leader.
Wow.
We're only looking for frogs and tadpoles. Mama, we're
Nice.
only looking for frogs and
Okay.
tadpoles. Compost.
Right, leader.
Barack, don't you dare go across. Come on. Go back up.
Rock.
Daddy, you have to go. Then the rock will follow you.
Oh, yeah, right. Barack! Bobo! Bobo! Don't go over there. Come on, Bobo. Baraki! I'm calling his name. He's not listening at all. If you're after like 3 meters or 10 feet, he's gone. So those are going to be your tads for the day.
Mama, your phone
What is that?
ringing.
A dead bird?
Remnants of it.
Yeah.
That's look, a remnants of a dead bird.
Wow.
Hello?
A dead bird.
Don't touch it. Good job, Daddy,
Okay.
Can I hold your coyote? Daddy,
What?
coyote?
I'm vlogging.
We're on a walk
Daddy, can I hold your phone?
No, I'm vlogging right now. When I'm done vlogging, you can hold it. Oh, you want to hold it for a minute?
Well, it depends if I'm
No.
not at birth. If I'm not at birth, why don't you check in with me in the morning?
Daddy, I
and I'll see what
wanna
you're doing.
hold it. I wanna hold it for a long
Yeah, I
time.
Long time. So, actually, Ribbit dumped, so it ended up dumping from like 6,006 to 0,0,0 out of 3. So it dumped like 95%, right? Typical 95% dump. But it bounced 7x.
It's been really crazy today. I haven't been able to talk to him, so.
So 7x bounce. And then the final launch of the day, the big one. I talked about 3 different launches today. Ribbit, Pepe. Big one, Max Coin. So Max Coin actually came out from the Radbros server, Discord. So why is Radbros significant? Radbros helped launch the Radbros NFT around like 0.13 ETH, floor or 0.17, not too much. But schizo posters, very rare for a Pepe Milady clone to take off. But since Milady's are 4 ETH, now Milady's over 4 ETH, yes! Why is that significant? I do hold 21 Miladies, and I share a Milady with Smee, I think. He said we shared ownership. Zoomer is working his way up to get a Milady. I gave him a Milady. He sold it at 1.3. He was bragging. He was gloating. He was doing the Zoomer dance. However, Zoomer's dance about selling 1.3. He said he sold the local top. Now it's 4. You should have seen him dancing, and on Twitter he was sending emojis. He was circling like this, selling the top. He said he was the best Zoomer in the world, and now look at him. Anyway, he missed a 3x. I promised him another Milady if I make a lot of money on one of his pushovers or news plays. Sucks that my arm's in here. There's nothing I can do. On the half X zoom, on the 1x zoom, I can reduce the arm. Hey. Okay, back to me. Back to the real shit. So Max Coin launched. People tried to snipe. Of course, a bot sniped everyone they launched. We're like, okay, Max Coin is launching. We got the contract. And we're like, do we have a sniper? Someone got a snipe in our group. Yeah, someone was supposed to snipe with like 5 ETH. But a bot sniped it up like 100K, 94K the first candle, first second. And I'm like, what? They sent it 10x. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to ape. Screw it. So like 30 seconds later, I aped. Of course, I aped the top and the bot dumped on me. So I went super hard. I put like 5 ETH into it because I figured Milady coin, right? It can reach 100 million market cap. It's only 500K. Let me ape, or 600K. Let me ape 5. It was the top, and then I was immediately down 50%. I was down to like 2.37 ETH. Actually, I aped 4.7 ETH, so I was down to 2.37 ETH. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? Then I was back up. I was up to like 7.2 ETH. I'm like, yes. Then I was down to like 5.5, and I'm like, I can't take this. Then I noticed people getting like, there was a small pre-sale of 10 ETH. So people were already up 10x on that. I'm like, oh, they're gonna dump for like 5 ETH or whatever. Someone already dumped. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Mac NFT was in the pre-sale, they dumped. So I'm like, if pre-sales are getting their allocations, it's gonna go dump, I gotta sell. So I sold half. I had 81 billion tokens. And then I bought back 25% of what I sold. So basically, I had 3 ETH in. And it ended up an hour later, it was, I would have been up 2x or 2.5x if I had held the back. So it's interesting how hard this coin can go. Meme power, the weekend's here. As long as we don't get a weekend rug, like a Pepe whale doesn't dump Pepe 75%. But people are rotating from Pepe into other memes, which is really exciting. Any final thoughts? So Max, I'm really bullish on Max. It's a shame I couldn't hold that original because I was afraid of airdroppers. No, speaking of airdrops, so they may airdrop Milady holders, Remilio holders, Schizo poster holders, Radbro holders, the 4 collections. Of course, the recognized collections are Milady's and Remilio babies, and then the third collection is Schizo posters, which is pretty good. Banners. I don't know if they're getting an airdrop. What was it? Cow poop? A little caterpillar. Okay. So, airdrop is coming. Oh, what do you got? What does she have? Is that a froggy?
No, it's not a froggy.
What was it? A little
Bone or something.
little bone? Okay, good. I've been seeing frogs when it's dark on my way back. And for people that retweeted, maybe get a small airdrop. Of course, it's going to be less than a lot less than what Milady holders, I think. The retweeters might get 10% or something. Hi. Really? Do you need Pepto?
Yeah, I guess, but like I
Daddy!
went to the bathroom today.
We gotta wear shoes and socks.
There, you know,
Okay. Abdominal pain?
like a punch in the gut.
Yeah.
Mama,
It's making me lightheaded.
when
and
it's
shit, so.
it's gonna be closed.
Yeah. No, after 9.
We got a pooper on the trail. Pooper on the trail. Right here. Right here.
I see it. No.
And then right here. 3 little poops.
3 little poops.
Might be a 4th. No, that's it.
Oh, got stickies all over her. Just trying to get it off.
Oh, Alabelle?
More stickies, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did retweet, I think I don't know, I told people to retweet for me. I don't know if we got 30 accounts, 40 accounts, whatever. Pepe Ohm is supposed to be doing airdrop for all Arbitrum holders and retweeters. They haven't. But that would be really cool if Max Coin actually gave an airdrop for everyone that retweeted and that got, say, like $5,000. Airdrop people do sell, so when they distribute the airdrop, there's going to be a lot of sellers. If they're giving out 40,000 or whatever airdrops to various Milady collections, could have a dump, would create a dip opportunity, right? Could dump 70%, maybe. Or if a big whale, they said they were going to do it based on your actual Milady holders. So someone like GCR who holds like 320 Miladies and 100 Remilio babies or so, they could dump a few million at some point in time.